This is The Early Show with Alex. I interview child care experts about raising tiny humans. It's a show for grown-ups with kids in mind, made here in New Mexico. They say it takes a village. I say it takes a galaxy. Oh, Quest, I've been looking forward to today's episode so much. You know, one of my favorite things about humans is how different they are. Every different human has a different, unique perspective on the world. And get this, some of them have very, very strong opinions about which color of chili is best. Whoa! Ship beamed Sydney in early. Hi, Sydney.
Hi there.
Well, welcome to The Early Show with Alex.
Thank you.
Let's get you a little more comfortable.
Okay.
Ship beam Sydney to the couch. How's that, Sydney? A little more comfortable?
That's a little better. I spend a lot of time in a ball pit, actually.
Oh, really? Well, welcome to The Early Show.
Thank you. I'm so excited.
Yeah, I'm excited too. I hear it's your job to help small humans grow and develop. Can you tell us what you do exactly? And why you would be in ball pits all day?
So I'm an occupational therapist, which means I work with kids on their occupations.
So they're employed already?
No.
Oh, no.
The most important occupation of childhood is actually play.
Oh,
Yeah.
play.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that.
We do a lot of jumping in the ball pit, hiding, throwing.
Wow, sounds like a very fun job.
It's the best job.
Wow, and do you work with tiny humans of all kinds of different abilities?
I do. So all my kids are a little bit different, but I have a specialty in working with kids with autism.
Autism. Well, what does it mean to have autism?
So one of the cool things about humans is that all their little brains are a little bit different. And so kids with autism, they might perceive the world and process things a little bit differently than someone who doesn't have autism.
Are there any specific behaviors or examples that a family should look for if they're not sure?
Autism can be a little bit tricky to figure out. There isn't like a test in a lab to find out if you have autism.
Okay.
So we look for 3 categories of things.
3 categories of things, okay?
First one is social.
Social.
So how do they interact with their grown-ups, with people they don't know, and with other kids? Some kiddos with autism maybe don't make eye contact as much as you expect, or even make really intense eye contact, like that. Another one is language.
Language.
How much are they talking? How much are they understanding? And then also their facial expressions and how much they use gestures like pointing.
Okay.
And then the third one is behaviors.
Behaviors, sure.
People with autism tend to like things to be the same, so they don't like a lot of change. So we look at all 3 of those categories together to decide if someone has autism.
Sounds like it's not so easy to tell if a tiny human has autism. Why not just wait until they're bigger to find out?
Well, humans develop the most between when they're born and when they're 5 years old. So our brains are growing the most neurons in our whole life during that time.
Well, you guys still use neurons?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I mean, I love neurons.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong.
They're pretty
They're
great.
They're great. Sure. Yeah.
So we develop the most neurons during that time, which means if we get services early, then kids learn really quickly and they can develop skills a little faster. And the cool thing is that even if you don't have a diagnosis of autism, or maybe you're not sure yet, you can still get services.
Sydney, can you give me some examples of services families can receive?
So you might have an occupational therapist like me, or a speech therapist. You might get a physical therapist or a counselor. And some kids participate in an inclusion pre-K program.
I met an amazing pre-K teacher. Her name was Tara.
I saw the show that
Did you see
with
that
her.
episode? Did my hair look good?
It did.
Oh, good. She was so passionate about helping tiny humans of all kinds of abilities. They named her New Mexico Teacher of the Year. I mean, if it means getting a teacher like that, families should screen their kids right away, don't you think?
I would think so.
Oh, Ship has an incoming transmission. Let's look.
Hi, Alex. My name's Hunter, and I'm autistic.
Hunter was diagnosed with level 3 autism just after his 2nd birthday. Hunter was extremely delayed in walking and was almost completely nonverbal.
I'm helping.
We believe that early intervention was the key to his success, and we owe so much to his therapist at Explore Abilities.
What kind of dinosaur is that?
That's a T-Rex. blocks only lives in outer space.
They might have blocks in outer space.
Yeah, and all the blocks will float in the space. Whoa.
Whoa! Hunter seems amazing.
He's pretty incredible.
And Sydney, your job is to help tiny humans like him and his family?
Yeah, absolutely. So I've been working with Hunter and his family for a couple of years now.
Having a support team sounds so helpful. How does a family get access to one?
There's a few different ways. So if you have concerns about your kiddo's development, you can reach out to FIT, New Mexico FIT program, for kids from 0 to 3. If they're over 3, you can reach out to Child Find. Child Find is a program through your local school district. You can also talk to your pediatrician or go to a local clinic like the one I work at.
Sure, and then an expert like you will come and help.
That's right.
I wonder, are there any 24-hour experts to give tiny humans the most support possible?
It's their grown-ups that they live with. But sometimes caregivers, they need a little extra support.
And when tiny humans like Hunter come to you for help, what kind of things do you like to do with them?
Depends on what the family's goals are, but everything that I do is play-based and relationship-based. So some kids come in and maybe they're really interested in cars. So we might do car racing and crashing. They might be really interested in animals, so we might do animal sounds or a pretend trip to the zoo. One thing that works for most kids is bubbles.
Bubbles? Did you say bubbles?
Yep. I'll use bubbles as a tool to get my kids to play with me.
Oh, wow. I want to see.
I will use the bubbles to really hold a kid's attention, really make them wait.
Yeah.
Really build that anticipation.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. You know, it's really the way they sing that I love most, don't you?
I don't know that I hear them singing.
Really? Would you like me to help you learn?
That'd be great.
Ship, release the bubbles! Bubbles.
I don't think I hear it.
Bubbles, up with the volume. Oh, there's a baritone. Don't you love the baritone bubbles?
You know who else loves bubbles?
Who?
My baby Ellie.
Can we beam Ellie onto the show?
Sure.
Okay. Ship, beam up Ellie. Woodah! A tiny human.
Ellie, this is Alex.
Hi, Ellie. Oh, look, my heart is changing colors. You're having a profound effect, Ellie. Is this Ellie's first time on a spaceship?
Yes, definitely.
You seem to be enjoying it. Hey, has Ellie ever been to Alpha Centauri?
No, she's not.
Oh, it's a planet made entirely of cookies.
Oh.
Ship, set a course for Alpha Centauri.